Stakes. It's post time. Trotters lined up for tonight's third race. Here they come. Often trotting Mass Balance made a break as soon as the gate sped away. Brooklyn Hill is roaring up from the extreme outside. Leaving out in the center comes Zlatan. Zlatan just a bit quicker, but trotting up nonetheless is Brooklyn Hill the challenge. Taken back into third is Southwind Frank. Fourth off the speed is Wait Time. Trying to cross over from in fifth is Bucket List Hanover. Jameson lost his charge in the first turn. Bow Ties and Bourbon blew up. Over to the quarter pole now. Rushing up to grab the lead is Brooklyn Hill, who overcame the outside post by brushing to the front in 27-3. Into the pocket spots, Zlatan from in second. It's Southwind Frank time. Here comes Gingron. Southwind Frank rolling in the second quarter out of third. Quickly into second. Southwind Frank trying to muscle his way to the front. Southwind Frank on the outside now up to take over the lead. As back into second goes Brooklyn Hill. Setting up with them from in third is Zlatan. Gap of 3 lengths back to Wait Time from in fourth. Campbell is on the move now. Fifth outside. Marion Marauder gets rolling. Going to pick up that cover if he wants it is Bucket List Hanover from in sixth. He'll take that helmet. Then it's back to Frankly Speaking. 57-1 the opening half. The second quarter in 29-3. Southwind Frank leads the way. Trotting in the pocket spot is Brooklyn Hill from second now. First over third is Marion Marauder, just over a length away now. Southwind Frank leads the way. Here on the outside comes Marion Marauder. Back in the pocket spot is Brooklyn Hill from third. Trapped in fourth was Zlatan, but he's got it clear lane now. And fourth outside he comes to try and catch cover. They race by 3 quarters in 1:26-1, 29 seconds, speeding up the tempo in that third quarter. Into the stretch, Southwind Frank the one to catch. First over is Marion Marauder. Pocket riding is Brooklyn Hill. Zlatan cuts across the racetrack now for clear sailing, and it's all Southwind Frank. Steamrolling late as Gingron lets him rattle home, and it's all Southwind Frank. Southwind Frank trots away by 5. Back to second, Brooklyn Hill. Coming on for third, Zlatan. First division of the Champlain Stakes, and it was all about Southwind Frank, and he just missed the stakes record by 1/5 of a second, winning here in 1:54-1.
The first of 2 Champlain Stakes divisions in the books, and Southwind Frank gets the job done. Gate to wire fashion in 1:54 and change for the connections of Ron Burke and driver Yannick Gingron. Yannick, obviously you're an overwhelming choice. You want to put your horse on the front and kind of set the tempo.
Yeah, they were waiting for me to come back, David, and he was maybe a little bit anxious there on the first turn from the rail, but so I didn't want to get myself into any trouble.
Tell me about how this colt's progressed. He was a former $100,000 yearling purchase, and now 6-time winner in 7 career starts. Obviously, he's going in the right direction. What were your thoughts on him in his early stages?
I baby raced him the first time at Gateway. I absolutely loved him. He was really good through the Sire Stake. In the Peter Houghton, he won, but I don't think he was as good that night as he was maybe in the Sire Stake final or even tonight. He was very good, obviously good enough to win the race, but tonight he was absolutely vicious. I never turned him loose, and he had so much left.
He's arguably the top Tyrrell trotting colt right now in the continent, and right now he looked absolutely shut down. Obviously, we're going to have the William Wellwood here in the coming weeks, and he looks like the horse to beat.
I think so. He's done nothing wrong, and he seems like he's getting stronger every week.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Southwind Frank, Yannick Gingron, Ron Burke capturing the first of 2 Champlain Stakes divisions here at Mohawk.